How we doing, everybody? Welcome back to Pinnacu's Hay Farm channel. Just getting off work. Today I want to focus on doing a little cleanup. Not around the house, not really around, not inside the house, but actually out here in the fields. I got a couple little triangle fields out here by the barn that I want to get cleaned up with the brush cutter. So I want to kind of work on that a little bit. As we'll put one 5-gallon container of diesel in. Maybe that'll be it for now, and then put the other one in. It gets a little colder. I imagine we'll be doing a lot of. I don't see us doing a lot of tractor work for a while. Season's kind of over, but always good to have it on standby just in case. Okay, so what you see there is a bunch of old molded hay that I dug out from that little corner area, buried in grass and weeds. These are bales that were dropped there for I don't know what reason. They were here before me. One of the first steps I want to do in cleaning up that area is to make sure that all that is removed, and we'll go discard it in an area where it can kind of mulch itself down. And okay, also want to talk about real quick the shirt I'm wearing, because it's weird, like just the questions that come up, the whys, but the whys are important, and no question's a dumb question. So the shirt I wear is actually a long sleeve. I tend to wear long sleeve fishing shirts. Reason is because the material is durable. They're usually made out of ripstop, so if you get punctured by a hole, barbed wire fence snags you, straw punches through your clothes, any given things can happen. You will get holes, they will get a little shredded up, but they're lightweight, they really move well. They has like aeration areas that just, it's a good long sleeve alternative. But the reason I wear the fishing shirts when I'm haying and doing anything on the farm is because I handle a lot of hay. So whenever I'm loading hay or bringing in hay, I always button this all the way up to the top. Anybody that does haying will tell you one of the most annoying things is getting hay in your collar, and it just itches right on the sides, gets down your shirt, like right in your stomach, like just for some reason, like, it stabs your pants and stuff like that, and that's fine, that's good. It's itchy, you kind of expect it. Even on your face is one thing, but down your shirt, it's just annoying. So the long sleeves kind of protect my arms a little bit. It also helps with the sun. So a lot of these are UV shirts, so I can walk around the fields in direct sunlight and be okay. But yeah, that's kind of my thing. And I guess to finish out the ensemble, I tend to wear a lot of blue jeans while I'm doing, or denim when I'm doing field work, because you have to have something that, you know, again, barbed wire fences and hay, you want to be protected on your legs. And then some good quality work boots. These, talk about these for a second. These are my Danners. And these Danners I got when I first got here and started working. These were the exact same boots I got. So you can kind of see it's faded down. But these boots are 3 years old, and they're waterproof, and they're insulated, and they're great year-round, and they flex perfectly. It's almost like you're wearing socks. Except on this side, you can see there's a big gash right there. So my boots are no longer waterproof. And I always rediscover that when I'm out there running around and like step in something, like, oh yeah, these aren't waterproof. That's probably one of the second worst thing you can get is, you know, when you soggy socks out in the field. So, you know, we try to wear the waders, water boots, and then kind of some type of protection on your shoes, waterproof, temperature control. So having a good pair of work boots is important too, but that's kind of the why and what I wear. So that's it with that. All right, so let's go ahead and grab you here. All right, so this will be the area that we're working on today. This is, I don't know, maybe half an acre of this triangle field down here. We'll see what we can do right in this area. Kind of right here where you see this brown grass. That's where the water accumulates during the later summer area, and then it's kind of becomes an area once it really gets saturated you can't put a tractor into. So I've been waiting for this to kind of dry up, and if it's still a little wet, we'll kind of forego that, and then we'll kind of cut up around the boat, the RV, and then kind of just this area here. And then similar to that, this little triangle field here is the same thing. And you can kind of see where the grass gets shorter here. That's the area that we actually harvested this year. And the last tower on the pivot over there will actually come around, and the tire actually kind of comes right up into this area. And I want to say it crosses over maybe about 12 feet in. So kind of right up here where that dry patch of ground is, that's kind of where the last pivot comes through. But thankfully the end guns turn off. So that's what I was worried about, was I really hope that that spray gun never sprays water into that barn. Otherwise that would be everything I have and sitting on. So got the pivot program so the end gun turns off before it goes into that barn. But that could really be a mess. I apologize if I'm yelling at you guys. I don't have my earmuffs on right now, and that's just kind of to help with the tractoring here, because the brush hog, once you get that fired up, it makes it really loud. But yeah, this is what we're going to be working on now. So I'll go ahead and fire up the tractor. We'll go ahead and get started, do some rounds. I'll put you guys up here on the hood of the tractor. You guys can keep an eye on me. And then we'll just have it going forward, all right? Okay. So we put our brush cutter, I usually set it down to 1 or 2. Let's get it about 3-4 inches off the ground, give it a nice good cut. We'll start with our PTO, low, get about 1,000 RPMs, a little less than that. We'll start the PTO. We'll rev it up. I like to brush hog at about 2,000 RPMs. That seems to be like a good number. But again, you just want to kind of keep the vibration off the ear, so the earmuffs are a good thing to have. And usually I'll put my AirPods on underneath, so that way I can hear phone calls or anything like that if I need to have music on slowly. But you want to listen to the machine and kind of get a gauge on it. And then now that we're good, go ahead and fire it up. First round we make, we'll just kind of gauge the height, get an idea of where we are, and try to make sure that this is the height we want to be at. Kind of want to, there we go. than that. Let's try that. Okay. Better microphone there. And here, get an idea. Alright, there's the area we're trying to cut there. All that tall grass. As back here. I apologize for all the bouncing around. Take it down a little bit more. Just get that nice and clear look. Other than that, that's kind of the gist of what we're doing here. So again, that's the front as we come into it. Let's take that up a little higher. All right, so let's see. You guys can see the difference here, but this is nice and cut down. And again, this is a brush hog, so I mean, it's only going to kind of, it's a very aggressive kind of cut. It's not like a finished cut. This isn't what you'd get with a lawnmower or anything like that stuff. But it does the job for what I need it to do. It kind of leveled out the grass a little bit, got rid of the tall weeds, and it clipped it. So, you know, the idea is, you know, cut the grass and then give it back to the ground so the ground can use it for organic matter. And then, you know, in the spring, it'll utilize that kind of to feed the ground and help the grass for next year. But I didn't get as far as I was hoping today. I ended up getting just this little triangle field. I still have the other field to do over there. And I still have this strip to do over here with the boats and the RV. So I got to clean that up there. But the days are short. I'll do what I can. I know I can't do it in the morning because the sun kind of comes up around 7:15, 7:20. So I'm not going to be able to do it there. Do what I can in the afternoons, evenings, probably the weekend. I can probably get all this done in one shot. But, you know, just an idea of kind of what I'm doing at least today. And again, this is kind of my third day being out here trying to get the channel up and running. I want to thank everybody for all your help, your support. If you can, please, let's start the subscriptions early. Like, comments, tell me about your farm. You know, what are you working on? Love to hear about it. Like I said, this is a journey that I'm going through. I'd love for you to come along with me. Let me know. Do you have a YouTube channel? If so, you know, support me. I'll support you as well too. We're in this together. So, you know, even though it's winding down to the end of this harvest year, we still got lots of things to do over the fall, the winter, and I'll try to keep videos coming. And then the good stuff, the really good stuff will happen in the spring. But, you know, there's plenty of things that we can work on and focus on. But, you know, please check out my website when you get a chance, pennycooshayfarm.com. But thanks for coming along, guys. As the sun goes down, I guess we'll sign off with that. Another beautiful Colorado sunset. All right. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.